Hi, everybody. It's Ashley Stone, Executive Regional Vice President out of Louisville, Kentucky. Wanted to come to you guys and share a little bit about how we present the Is Arbonne for You document when meeting with people face-to-face or over Zoom. So, really our system is just to get in front of at least 30 new people each month and tell the whole story to them. So you can do that obviously in a group presentation or one-on-one using this sheet or over Zoom if they're long distance. So this is a really great way to lead as far as getting in front of people. We usually just send out a text saying, hey, I'm in a challenge to get in front of 30 people this month and give an overview of Arbonne. Would you be willing to be one of my 30 people? I just need 20 minutes of your time. I totally get that it's probably not a fit for you personally, but it would mean the world to me. I'll make sure to get you tons of free samples. I'm just looking to spread the word. No obligation at all. Usually they will agree to that, and then you would set up a time to either meet them for coffee or to Zoom with them. Now, I like to print it out front and back in a color copy so that it looks really nice and professional. You can, get these printed anywhere, or you can screen share it, which I'll show you how to do in a minute when you're doing this via Zoom. But I want to start off by saying that whenever I present this, the first thing I do when I get on the Zoom or face-to-face with them is I learn a little bit about them. I ask lots and lots of questions. So I might say, especially if I'm doing a third-party validation with somebody on my team, which I highly recommend, by the way. If you are not yet an area manager with Arbonne, I really, really recommend that when you do these overviews that you have your upline area or VP on the call, the Zoom, or at the coffee appointment with you if possible. Obviously, they won't always be able to be there, but please always let them know because this will help you to learn how to say it correctly and learn how to get good at the close. So anyway, I might just ask them if there's somebody I don't know that well and it's a third-party validation. It might ask, so how do you know Susan? Get to know them a little bit. I'll say, what do you do? And I'll listen to what they say about what they currently do. And I really listen to the tone in which they say it in. So if they say, oh, I work for Amazon. Or if they say, oh, I'm a nurse and I really love it. And you can even ask prompting questions like, oh, how long have you been doing that? Do you love what you do? That's so interesting. Tell me a little bit more about what you do. And I ask lots of questions. A great question to ask is, oh, what do you love? What do you love about it? These are things to really listen to because they might say something like, well, I love people, or I love helping others. And or if they act like they don't like it, sometimes I'll ask, what don't you like about it? And sometimes they'll say, oh, it's long hours, or I never get appreciated, or whatever. These are all things that you can really file away and use during your presentation. Ask about their family, if they have children, what their husband does or their wife does. Ask as many questions as possible and talk more about them than you do yourself. Okay, so don't just launch into a big thing about yourself. Okay, so here's what I would do after I asked all of the questions. I would say, thank you so much for meeting with us today and just hearing a quick overview. We really appreciate your time, and we get that this may or may not be for you personally, but you might know somebody that this could be a great fit for. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to share my screen here so that you can see this little document that I'm going to go over with you. And we'll keep this to 20 minutes because I want to be super respectful of your time because we just so appreciate you. Just to tell you a little bit about myself, I actually heard about Arbonne a few years back from a friend of mine named Cindy, and I totally was not interested in hearing about it. It was not on my radar at all. I have a background in the corporate world. My family has a successful business that I was kind of being groomed to take over. And I never ever thought I would do network marketing. But as much as I loved my family's business, I didn't really love being in an office environment, working from 8 to 5. I definitely wanted some more freedom. And then Arbonne came along, and, never thought I would do something like this. But the more I researched it, I realized that I was really just uneducated about what network marketing was. And the more I learned about network marketing and about Arbonne, I knew that it was just too good to pass up. And I'm so glad that I took the leap of faith, because now I've replaced my income. I'm able to work part-time hours and have time freedom and financial freedom. And now we're actually working on replacing my husband's income so that he can have the same. So it's super exciting. So just to tell you a little bit about this, we love to ask people, what if you could improve your health or help others change their lives, had an extra $1,000 or more a month, or were even your own boss? The question that was asked to me when I first heard about Arbonne is, if you keep doing what you're doing now, where will you be in 5 years? And I don't know about you, but that was a little scary to think about, because I knew that I didn't want to be in the same place that I was at that time. But I also realized that if I didn't change anything, I was still going to be in that same spot. So it really made me start thinking about my future. We truly do have the Arbonne advantage, because we've been around for 36 years, going on 37 years now. And that means that we have 36 years of research and development and experience and tradition, not just behind our company, but also behind our cutting edge products. We have proprietary formulas and Swiss heritage. Did you know that it only takes 26 seconds for anything you put on your skin to reach every major organ in your body? And over in Europe, they've actually banned over 1,200 chemicals from personal care products. But here in the US, we've only banned 10. So it's very scary when I learned what was being put in my personal care products. So I'm really proud of our Swiss heritage and that we formulate to those European standards. We actually only have 1% brand recognition. I know that you had mentioned that you had never heard of Arbonne, and we love that, because we love to be able to share this with others. And it's really the best of both worlds, because we've been around for 36 years, meaning that we are stable, we're not going anywhere, but we're also not saturated. We're still a ground floor opportunity, and we're just now globalizing. Currently, we're in the US, Canada, the UK, Australia, Poland, New Zealand, and Taiwan, and we're going to continue to expand globally. So it's really exciting to be able to be a part of Arbonne right now and be a part of taking this company into those new countries. So, and there's never been a better time to run a global business from your cell phone. With technology, we can be talking to anyone, anywhere in the world over the internet, over our Wi-Fi signal, just like we are right now. So not only do we have the advantage because of our company, but also we have a product advantage, of course, and our company is really based on our incredible products. All of them are botanically based, meaning they come from a plant flower or an herb. They contain no mineral oil. Mineral oil is an occlusive oil. It's super icky for you. It acts like plastic wrap on your skin and is in about 97% of personal care products, but it's derived from petroleum, and we do not use any petroleum-derived ingredients. We're pH correct and hypoallergenic. We don't use any artificial sugars or sweeteners. We're gluten-free. We're non-GMO. We are vegan certified, which means that there's no animal products or byproducts in anything that we make. You can just Google animal byproducts in personal care products, and you will be totally disgusted and really, really happy that Arbonne is vegan certified. We don't test on animals, so we're completely cruelty-free, which is super important to me. And we don't use any artificial dyes or synthetic fragrances. So our motto is pure, safe, and beneficial. It always has been. It always will be. And I just love that for 30, going on 37 years, our founder, Peter Mork, had a vision for wanting to develop a safer product. And now, of course, the rest of the world is really catching up to that vision. And these are products that people are really looking for. We do have a 45-day money-back guarantee as well. So as far as our products, we actually have over 400 products. So we have a little bit of something for everyone. Our best seller by far is our anti-aging skincare line, RE9 Advanced. It's clinically proven to get results, and everybody loves it. And don't worry, I brought you some samples, so you're going to love it. We have products for men as well. We have a calm line for sensitive skin. We have acne products for acne-prone skin, a full aromatherapy line, and then a full nutrition, weight management, and detox program that's wildly popular. It's called 30 Days to Healthy Living. And I have a soft spot, I couldn't spit it out, in my heart for this program, because it really has taught me and my family how to eat clean. We partner with people and really help them to get off of processed foods for 30 days. We give them meal plans, recipes, and support. And I've had so many friends, family, and clients that have just had incredible results with this. We also have cosmetics that are beautiful. They're on trend, vegan, and of course, non-toxic. We have a baby care line, sun care, even natural toothpaste, deodorant, and shampoos and conditioner. So I love that we have so many products. Not only from a consumer standpoint am I sure that I'll find something that you're going to love, but also from a business standpoint, I love that we don't just have one product or even just one category of products. If I approach you and I say, I've got this great anti-aging skincare, but you don't care about anti-aging, then the conversation is done, right? But you might really appreciate a gluten-free, vegan, non-GMO protein shake or something to help you work out, like a pre-workout or a hydration drink. Maybe you could care less about nutrition, but you appreciate a great foundation or a makeup primer or lipstick. So I really can market to all people, men, women, younger ones, millennials, and even baby boomers. So we have something for everyone. So are you familiar with network marketing? Well, don't worry, I wasn't either. I really absolutely had no clue what it really was, other than that I had had some friends that had sold some products, and that's really all I knew about it. But the more I researched it, I realized what a smart way to do business. It's simply a way to distribute a product that cuts out the middleman. So with traditional retail, like let's say you wanted to go buy a foundation at MAC, at the Macy's counter. Well, before that got to Macy's, it first came from a manufacturer, then went to a wholesaler, then a warehouse, then an advertiser stepped in and was actually paid millions of dollars probably to go out and advertise the product. They get celebrity endorsements, they sell it to the retail space, and then you get it as a consumer. So all those people are paid along the way. But with network marketing, the products come directly from a manufacturer to an independent consultant to the consumer. So it's simply a way to distribute a product via word of mouth advertising, which really is the most powerful form of advertising. We do it every day. We tell people, oh, you'd love this restaurant, or you should really go see this movie. But unfortunately, we don't get paid to do that, right? The restaurants and the movie theaters don't send you thank you checks. But with Arbonne, they do. So when people say to me, oh, what are you drinking? And I show them my protein shake, or they say, I love that lipstick color on you. I can really share with them about Arbonne, and I actually get paid to do that. Not only that, but it's a way for the average person like me to be able to have my own business and all of the perks that go along with business ownership without all of the headaches. So it's kind of like I'm a brand ambassador for the company. I use the products, I tell others about it, but I'm able to build a virtual franchise online where I'm able to introduce people to the products so that they become online consumers. And I also get to teach and train other people to do what I do. So it really allows you to build a network of people that are all buying the products that you've taught to do what you do, and it can grow all over the world. So why Arbonne? Well, the great thing about Arbonne is that number one, we have a consumable product. You know, I have had friends that have sold jewelry, cookware, clothing, cute bags and purses, and those are all great products that I really try to support. But you know, once you have your kitchen stocked, or once you've bought the dress or the ring, it was a one-time purchase, right? It's not something you're going to buy over and over and over again. But when people run out of their protein shakes or their face wash or their foundation or mascara, they reorder. So a reorder means a repeat purchase and a residual income. And the best part of that is that my clients actually go straight online when they need to reorder. They order at a great discount, which I'll tell you about, and it ships right to their door. So I don't have to deliver products, and I make that residual income every time they reorder. Marketplace demand. Is there a demand for your product? Well, the great thing is that people want anti-aging, they want detoxing, they want to lose weight. Everything that we have is what people are really looking for. And you know what? You could probably go home right now and fill a clothes basket with products that could be replaced with Arbonne. So I love that we're not trying to sell you some new thing that you just have to have. It really is just about switching brands to something you're already washing your face, you're already wearing makeup, you're already maybe taking a protein shake or a vitamin, and we're just teaching people, hey, you can switch brands to something that's healthier, that's better and actually works, and that's more convenient and is going to come right to your door. Timing and trends. You know, the timing and trends of this country and really all over the world right now is based around health and wellness. The health and wellness industry is at an all-time high. And because of that, our company is in a massive growth phase right now. Even just 10, 15 years ago, we didn't hear much about gluten-free, non-GMO, vegan. It was kind of the rarity. So I kind of like to think that, you know, Arbonne was kind of a niche market back then. But now, really, everyone is our market because that's what everybody really is looking for and is holding companies to the standard of. And even Walmart has an organic line now. So people are looking for healthier options, and Arbonne has that solution for them. Not only that, but home-based businesses are on the rise. You know, the 9-to-5 is really out of style. People don't want to work 9 to 5 anymore, or 8 to 5. They don't want to sit at a desk, or most people, I should say. And a lot of people are looking for a side hustle, something to do to bring in some residual income. You know, it really is important to diversify no matter where you're at in life. If you love what you do, I always think it's smart to have a backup. You know, the average millionaire actually has 7 streams of income coming in. That's why you'll see celebrities who are also endorsing their own perfume line or a cosmetic company, or they might have a clothing line or investments. And it's because they have learned to diversify that income. And Arbonne allows you to the ability to leverage your time. This is my favorite thing about our industry and our profession, is that we actually get to leverage our time, because I'm paid on the network that I build, not on the amount of hours that I work. So in my old job, if I went in and I worked 8 hours, I got paid for 8 hours. And if I took off work, unless I had some paid vacation time, I didn't get paid for that time. But with Arbonne, I'm actually able to build a network online of people that are buying the products and people that I'm teaching and training to do the same thing that I do. And there's no limit to how big that network can build. But you know, on average, I might only work 15 to 20 hours a week, but I actually make a lot more money now than I did when I was working in my office job, working a lot more hours. And I actually I make money you know, even when I'm not physically working. So if I choose to go on vacation or I'm at home with my family, my network is still continuing to grow, because somebody is reordering their face wash, somebody is reordering their shampoo, or somebody that I have taught and trained is out there and they are working their business at that moment. So it really is a very smart way to do business that really pays you on that network versus just trading time for money. We make money in 4 different ways. There's 4 different levels of income with Arbonne, or management levels. But we make money when we sell something at the price in the catalog of 35%. That's kind of our right now commission. We also make a percentage based on our preferred clients' purchases, which I'll explain in a second. But in addition to that, we make money based on the sales of our entire network. And there's only 4 levels. It's very simple. Arbonne pays us based on sales alone, so we don't have to have any certain number of people signed up underneath us to move to any level. So I really love that, because I'm not a headhunter. It actually does me no good at all to convince you to sign up in Arbonne if it's not something you really want to do. But it is to my benefit if you decide to do this, to help you, to lock arms with you, to teach and train you. Because in Arbonne, I only make money if you make money. So I really want you to be successful. I mean, I like you. You seem like a nice person. So of course I want you to be successful, but also it's to my benefit. So I just love that it's such a nice way to do business, because we really do get to the top of this company by helping other people get to the top of this company. And we really get to partner with people and help other people's dreams come true. So it's such a wonderful way to do business, and it's so different from the corporate world and that dog-eat-dog mentality. So there's only 4 levels of management. The first level is district manager. At this level, you're going to make on average about $250 to $1,000 a month. So very quickly, we can show you how to make a little side hustle money with that. The next level is area manager. Area managers make on average about $1,000 to $4,000 a month. At this level, your business is actually willable. So if something were to happen to me, my network would continue buying the products. So my husband could actually continue to get that full paycheck from the company and actually step in my place and continue to grow the business, which is really a wonderful thing. The next level is regional vice president. As a regional vice president, we make on average about $4,000 to $10,000 a month. And at this level, you get a white Mercedes-Benz. So the way that works is you go pick out any kind of white Mercedes-Benz you want. It can be new, it can be used, it can be leased, you can buy it. And Arbonne gives you an $800 cash bonus on your paycheck every month to put towards that Mercedes. So it's super fun. I got the convertible. My friend Sybil has the SUV. My friend Cindy has the sedan. It could be whatever kind you want, but it's fun to drive a free Mercedes. The next level is national vice president. And as a national vice president, we make on average about $21,500 a month, and it's unlimited income potential from there. You get $1,000 each month towards your Mercedes, so you can upgrade or pocket the difference. And yes, you heard me say it's unlimited. This is what really caught my attention, because in the position I was in the corporate world, I could make that kind of money eventually on a monthly basis. However, making that kind of money would mean, first of all, working 40 to 60 hours a week at least, a lot of responsibility, and probably I would have been capped around there. It would have gotten to a certain point where you wouldn't have just continued to make more and more and more without some sort of ownership position. So the incredible thing with this is that I'm able to make that kind of income on a monthly basis with Arbonne, and it's unlimited. So there's no limit to how big I can build my network. And you know what? Arbonne is just on the brink of its global expansion. I imagine 10 years from now, as we have, gone into 7 to 10 more countries, that, my network is going to continue to expand all over the world and grow and grow and grow. But guess what? I won't be working any more hours than I am now. It's just I'll be doing it with more people. That's the power of network marketing. To me, it's not as much about the money as it is being able to have time freedom. I don't know about you, but I'm sure that there's things in your life that you would love to do, and you simply don't have the time. I know you mentioned you had children. I'm sure you would love to spend more time with them, to whisk them away on a dream vacation, to be able to afford the finest schools and the best opportunities for them. And, maybe this could be the vehicle to help you to do that. We also earn travel opportunities, jewelry, and recognition. So there's so many perks to being in Arbonne. So there's a couple different ways you can get involved if you choose to do so. Number one, you can shop as a client. We have incredible products that you're going to love. We have a 45-day money-back guarantee and great customer service. We do have a wholesale option called a preferred client program, which is by far our most popular option. The way it works is you pay $20, and for a full year, you get 20% off everything in the catalog and 40% off some of our set specials, like our anti-aging set or our 30 Days to Healthy Living program. There's no minimums. You're not forced into an auto ship program, and you don't have to buy any certain amount. So it's a really great program. You save a ton of money. Arbonne will send you vouchers and coupons, and definitely you want to become a preferred client. Or for $79, you can join us and start a business with Arbonne. It always makes me laugh to say $79 because the average business owner will spend about $60,000 or up to start a business. Most of us don't have the money nor the ability to take that kind of financial risk. But with Arbonne, you really have nothing to lose. It's $79, and worst case scenario, for a year, you get a great discount on your own products. You get your catalog, samples, and website to get started. We don't inventory products, so the only products we recommend that you have are the ones that you're going to use, and you can show those to others and use them as testers. And the sky's the limit. So, you know, I always tell people there's so little to lose, but trust me, there's a lot to gain as well. So I so appreciate you taking a listen of this, and I'd love to ask you, just so I know how to follow up, you know, from a scale of 1 to 5, 1 being you're just interested in the products, and 5 being, oh my goodness, sign me up. You know, I want to build a business like you have, and yeah, let's do this. Where would you see yourself? Okay, so if they say I'm a 1 or a 2, then I would say, that's awesome. You know what? Here's some samples I brought you, and let me take you through the catalog really quickly, and I'll make some product recommendations for you. And you know what? I'm really looking to meet some new people. Is there any way you'd be willing to grab 2 or 3 of your friends that I could just come and pamper with these products, show you what we have to offer, and in exchange, because that would mean so much to me, I will make sure to get you tons of free and discounted products. Is that something you'd be willing to do? Okay. If they say, no, I'm so busy, I can't host for you, I'm going to say, no problem. You know what? We actually have once a month, we do a Facebook party that is just it's a week long. We add some people to it, and we give away like tons of free products and do some fun overviews. Would you be willing to host there? All you'd have to do is just add some of your friends, and you'll get all sorts of hostess benefits for that. Okay. If they say I'm a 3 to a 5, I'm going to say, that's awesome. You know what? Is there any questions that I can answer for you to help you move from that 3 to that 5? And I'm going to see what they say. And see if I can answer those questions appropriately. So if they say, you know, I'm a 3 or something like that, I might say to them, well, you know what, that's great. And so a lot of times when you say, do you have any questions, they might say, no, I just need to think about it. If they say that, then I'd probably say something like, you know what, no worries. What I'm going to do is, why don't we set up a little time that you could grab a few friends, and I could come and show you what it looks like to really do Arbonne. You could learn a little bit more about the products. You'll get some free and discounted stuff. And in the meantime, I'll send you home with some more information, a couple of videos I'd love you to watch, and to look over, some things to look over. And if by the time that night rolls around with you and your buddies, you've decided that this is something that you want to do, we can just use that to help get you started. And no worries if by the time it rolls around, you're like, heck no, I'm not doing this. That's okay. You just help me meet a few people, and you'll get some free and discounted stuff. So it's a win-win. How's that sound? If they say, sure, I pull out my calendar and say, you know what, it's actually really no big deal. It's just a few friends, maybe a few people you work with, or a couple of your neighbors or family members. Would next Tuesday or Thursday work for you to just grab a few people? Okay, I'm going to suggest a date. If they say I'm a 5, then I say, that's awesome. You know what, if you have 10 minutes, I can help get you signed up right now. We can talk about getting started. And I would pull out my phone or my iPad and get them signed up right then and there. So I hope that's helpful. Remember that the fortune is in the follow-up. What I ask first is to join the business. Then I fall back to, would you host for me? If they say they're not interested in the business, or even if they just say they need to think about it. If they won't host live, you can fall back on, hey, would you host in our Facebook party? And if nothing else, you can fall back to the products and say, I'd love you, let me make some recommendations for you, and here's what I would recommend in some of our best deals. And just remember, follow up, follow up, follow up. So a lot of times the people that you'll meet with once, they're not ready to jump right in. They might not even book for you right away, but continue to get them on the products, get samples in their hands, get information for them, so that maybe in a few weeks or even sometimes a few months later, they might be ready to take that next step. Hope that's helpful. It truly is a numbers game, guys. So get out there and just share this with as many people as you can, at least 30 faces every month.